Welcome back, everyone, to Escaping Carcosa Offline. I am Michaela, your GM, or Keeper, playing our Call of Cthulhu 7th edition module. My pronouns are she, her, and we'll go around and introduce everyone as per usual, starting with Jack.
Hi, I'm Jack. I play the character of Guy Jury, who is a private investigator / occult investigator, at least that's what he calls himself. We both go by he, him. You can find me on Twitter, at Jack_True. That's at JAK_True, all lowercase.
And Tenzin.
Hi, I'm Tenzin. I play the character Mauve. Both our pronouns are they and them, and you can find me on Twitter under Tenzin Days, which I'm now thinking about I should have named it Tenzin Says, because I say a lot of things. And that's, and I play Mauve. They're awesome, and they're a little stuck up.
You can always make another account, like a secondary account where you post all your thoughts and blurbs. I mean, you do that anyways.
But then what would they put on their first account?
One is your voice acting tabletop, but I don't know, the crossover.
It's too late for that, the crossover.
I know. And Dre.
Hey, I'm Dre, they, them, and I play Fable, the parkour practicing hacker who I think has yet to hack. I believe in them. Their time is coming. And Fable is she, they, and I can be found at Dre Silvertooth on Twitter, DREA.
We're going to do our little questions for our investigators. Yeah, so be ready. First, we will start with Guy.
All right.
Guy, is there a place, a state, or a country, or otherwise, that is particularly special to you?
Well, I will probably always think of home, of London, but I barely spent any time there really compared to the time I spent in the US, and especially the time I spent in South America. I think just my time, ever since leaving the UK, I've travelled to so many places I really couldn't pick a favourite. I could definitely pick a least favourite, and that's Seattle.
Nice. I can't imagine why. Seattle, your least favorite.
Everything's going so well.
What? Yeah, it's a great little city. Mauve, what is a big pet peeve of yours, or something that really gets under your skin?
Posers, I think it's just be yourself. Be your authentic, special, brilliant, unique self. Don't try to be someone you're not. I really hate the illusion, the lie of the self, It's called the self, not the borrowed self. So be yourself, and don't be a fucking poser.
Your cheek says fake on it. Just want to point that out.
I also love tattoos.
Self-expression, am I right?
It's actually unfinished. It's supposed to say bake, but there's missing part of the B.
It's saying something. It's not. You're not supposed to take it literally. It's obviously it's supposed to mean the other thing that I just said.
I love the idea that maybe under the blacklight the B is finished and then there's a D at the end. So under blacklight it says baked.
Oh, you know what?
Nice.
Now that's canon. That's it. That's
all right. GG. You all heard it here first.
You're welcome.
That is so brilliant.
And Fable, do you have any dream vacations you want to take, or somewhere that you would really like to get away to?
I feel like the correct answer is always a cool beach somewhere, but the truth is, I just want to ride on one of those cool zip lines with Ryan, because she'll scream the whole time, the whole fucking time. They'll be it's time to jump, and she'll be and then I'll push her, and it'll be very funny as she screams the entire way. And she'll be going she'll just be sitting in the thing. You literally can't get hurt. You literally can't fall. You're strapped in. But somehow she'll manage to scream like she's going to die the entire time. And then I'll come after her and I want to do that thing where you hang upside down with your legs in the air. And then I'll also be screaming, but for a totally different reason, because it'll be super fun. So really wherever that is my dream vacation.
Okay.
Mostly with Ryan.
Heck yeah. After all this is said and done, right?
Here's hoping.
We arrive inside of a nearby Seattle hospital. things have begun to pick up. Patients are being filtered in through triage in the emergency room or intentionally admitted with the help of Nostradamus and Nanolutions. Right now, there is an EMS truck pulling around back, dropping off a handful of individuals who seem unresponsive and the like, as well as some Nostradamus and Nanolution vans who seem to be there helping in whatever way they can. Can someone open the back door, please? We've got to get these individuals triaged and admitted. We've got more unresponsive individuals from what I can only imagine is Carcosa online.
Oh, more. All right, okay. All right, here you go. Doors open. Bring them in. We're going to run out of room if this keeps up.
I mean, we're already almost out of beds.
I mean, where are we supposed to put them? I can't stack them like lumber.
I mean, no.
No, we can't. We will all lose our jobs and get sued. Speaking of getting sued, why is Nostradamus... Never mind.
It's a good question. There are a few stretchers, actually, speaking of running out of beds right now, that are kind of lined up along the hall behind the initial ER waiting room. When you go into the back room where there are a few ER rooms, those rooms are also full. So there are people actually lined up along the hall right now waiting for beds in general. But they are being administered IV solutions and drips.
Excuse me. Excuse me, nurse.
Yeah? Yes?
How
Can I help
long
you?
is this gonna take? My stomach's like in a lot of pain, and I don't know if it's bloat or if it's like a kidney stone, but please, somebody help me.
I mean, we have a lot of people coming in, so we'll get you as soon as
How
we
did you
can.
get into this ward? You're not supposed to be here. This is a whole special ward for this situation. Can I maybe walk you back to the zone you're supposed to be in? Because all we're doing over...
I was told to follow this blue line, and then I forgot what color it was supposed to be, and then I got lost.
This is a green line, and actually it's not a line as much as it is just some Gatorade someone dropped in a line here. I don't really know how you got here.
Hey, I'm trying to find my friend. They got stomach problems. They're supposed to come. They're not supposed to come to this ward. I've been directed this way.
Oh, Lewis!
They can't. Hey, it's me. It's. How many times do I have to tell you? You know me 2 weeks. It's Louis. Okay.
Louis.
Your friend is obviously a better friend to you than you are to them because they came all the way here to get you, and you don't know their name.
That's what happens when you follow Gatorade lines.
Just please, can you just take me to the washroom? I can't even find the washroom.
Okay, well, there's one right here, but you're gonna have to... Okay, let me just move this person. God, this feels so disrespectful.
So what's going on with all these people? They're all dead or something?
There's a new stomach bug going around. I gotta tell you, it's gotta be a stomach bug.
Hey, you know what I need is for you to not give these people who can't move and need 24/7 care a stomach bug. If you give them a stomach bug, I will come and find you. I swear to God, because I already have to put IVs in like hundreds of people. The bathroom is here.
Jeez. All right. Gosh.
So is this thing contagious? We have to like wash our hands when we leave.
Well, stay away from me, Lewis. I don't want you to catch it.
Because I try not to wash my hands more than twice a day because it dries out my hands real bad, and then I have to find moisturizer, and that's a whole hassle to my day.
I mean, we have some moisturizer in the back. I can go get you a few bottles of lotion if it'll help, bud.
Well, really, we need to just get them the hell out of here. You guys are a real disaster.
Honestly, I'd rather just not wash my hands.
That seems sanitary. Okay, well,
I really think you should.
yeah, I don't...
But no, it's not contagious. I don't know. We've gotten a little bit of information about what's going on, but it's not contagious, so don't worry. And they're not dead. They're definitely not dead. Nope, still breathing. Vitals still going. Machine's still beeping. See? Everything's fine. It's fine, right? Right?
Are you the doctor?
No, just a nurse practitioner.
Well,
You know.
Well, I mean, I can tell that one's a nurse because she's got quite an attitude. But
I'm the head nurse, and I haven't slept in like 5 days, so maybe you get the hell out of my ward, and somebody put IVs in this 100 new people. They're dehydrating right now.
Somebody call security. I've been called from the front desk about a disturbance in this ward. This is supposed to be a private ward, right? There's dozens of people here. What's happening? Who is causing this disturbance? I will escort them out of here right now.
That's a good question. That's a great question.
The only two people standing up that are not wearing nursing outfits.
Look, okay, I'm sorry. It's been a few days since I've defecated or farted.
Have you gone to the bathroom yet? Please use the restroom. Did you say you had to go like 5 minutes ago? I really don't want to clean up another mess.
I did, but it's really hard to go. Oh.
Oh, okay. You two come with me. This is a private ward for Nostradamus. You can't be in here. I'm sorry.
Yeah. On your way out, security bud, can you get a lock on this door or something so that this doesn't keep happening?
Yeah, people are just coming in willy-nilly.
We can't put locks on the door. This is a hospital. It's a public building. There's fire safety.
How about a person, like a human lock that stands in front of the door?
All of our security is downstairs. There's the ER is full. You have to understand, people are rowdy.
Oh, we understand the ER is full because we're the ones dealing with them.
Though I guess, to be fair, no one up here is rowdy.
Honestly, you should call Nostradamus because they're the ones that are causing this whole thing, and they should have their own security, surely.
Are the problem? Yeah, I know.
I'm so sorry to interrupt. Sorry, do I follow the red line to the washroom? Is that how we get...
Where are you finding these lines? That's listen.
It's red Gatorade this time.
That's blood. Don't follow that. That's a problem. Follow the nice security guard out of here, please.
It's definitely blood. I got it all over my hands. I'll just rub it in real good.
Wait, how did you get it?
Why do you have blood everywhere?
I'll rub it in real good. It won't matter.
No, please go wash your hands.
Wait, come here. I want everybody to look into my eyes. Are you looking? Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. You two are more trouble than the 500 comatose people I have in my ward. Now get the fuck out.
You're going to hear from my lawyer. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, you're gonna hear from his lawyer.
Yeah, your lawyer can bite me.
Can I borrow your lawyer too?
Please, just both of you, just come with me, okay? I will take you to where you're supposed to go. Stomach bug, you say? You shouldn't even be at the hospital.
Yeah, just go to your doctor.
You're walking around. You're clearly not in any danger. I saw you eat cookies at the front desk for about 10 minutes ago.
Did this asshole just eat too many cookies and then walk into my ward licking a Gatorade line or some shit?
I thought the cookies were, medicinal or something.
Yeah, those were laxatives. Bye. I won't miss you. Have a good life.
Meanwhile, in the corner, it seems like a member of Nostradamus and Nanolutions are having a little disagreement. You said that you would just make sure that these people were taken care of and that they got the care they needed. You didn't say anything about messing with them after the fact. And that's where we end, with our friend following hopefully a red Gatorade line, maybe blood, who knows? And for you all, and for our listeners, as a reminder, on our last episode, our investigators headed to Mo's humble, artsy abode after a run-in with an odd individual at the House of Punch, who evaded their apprehension. They went there in search of some reading materials to help steer them in the right direction and hopefully add some light onto the current situation, and they found just that. Guy and Mauve grabbed some of those reading materials to bring to Gale's, while Fable went to go pick up their mother. And after getting rid of her phone and catching Hortensia up to speed on what exactly has been going on in Seattle, they all certainly found out some things. Like that it's very possible they are dealing with an entity who seeks to consume worlds. And then some. So, we return to our troubled investigators, sitting amongst each other in a misaligned circle, books strewn out before them, some smashed mugs up against the wall, as the discoveries they've made are just starting to dawn on them.
Did I tell you guys that my phone had a face in it? Did I tell you guys that? It's been a big day.
I feel like you talked about that many times.
No, but again, like not just my computer, like my phone.
Oh.
And it's trash now. Did I tell you that? I don't have a phone. Contact me, dear your fucking carrier pigeon.
Like today that happened.
Like today, I was with my mom getting bagels, and I was like, wow, I love bagels. And then I was like, you know what, fuck my phone, because Nostradamus is always watching. And I picked up my phone, and I went to to turn it off or get rid of it, and there was the fucking face, the scary face that we saw in the computer move, and then I gave my phone to a kid who works at the bagel shop, and maybe he'll pawn it. I factory reset it.
And that's why you told me to find you a phone with buttons next time I can.
Yes, please. Minimal screen, can't do faces.
Cool.
Should I change my phone? I mean, I do need a new one. Maybe I can get an upgrade.
I don't think an upgrade will help. I think only a downgrade will help.
Oh, right. The whole no screen thing. Okay, so let me know when you're gonna go get one, because I guess I should get one now too. I don't want a creepy face on my phone.
My worry is that while getting a new phone will be safe in terms of legal apprehension and Nostradamus, we used fake names at the House of Punch, and we were still found.
Right.
Surely no one can deny that what we're dealing with is at least partially supernatural in nature. I don't know what we can do to hide from it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I just also don't want my pocket staring back at me all the time. There's no reason to make it easier, right? Like, they clearly have a foothold in tech.
Well, not to worry you, but you get rid of your phone, and then your pocket itself will probably grow eyes. Get rid of your trousers.
Why would you?
It will probably push
you?
itself out of your flesh like Videodrome.
Guy.
I'm still mad at you, and this isn't helping.
Come on, guy. The pocket eyes on your pants? What are you saying? That's impossible.
Mauve, do you have... Wait, we're at Gail's house. Is Gail home?
Yeah, so speaking of staring back at you...
Oh, no.
So Gail comes around the corner because your mom just had a moment. She's kind of freaking out, but made sure that, Ryan was all situated and okay, but is also still processing herself, and you all are not having a great time. And Gail's kind of been laying low because there's a lot going on, but the house smells of cookies. And Gail comes around the corner trying to be endearing. You can think none other, right? It's Gail. But Gail has made some cookies that are raisin and chocolate chip with smiley faces on them.
Well, Gail, Guy is stressing me out, so I was going to ask if you have a gag, but looking at these very wholesome cookies you just brought out, I feel that I cannot ask you that question, or it may forever change our friendship.
I've got cookies.
That'll work.
Yeah, if you give him enough cookies, it could be used as a gag.
Oh, please don't. I don't want anyone choking in my house.
By the way, I'm sorry about the mugs. I will replace them and also sweep them in a minute.
It's cool. They were the mugs you got me anyways. I mean, I really liked them. It was very sweet of you. But I guess that also means, like, you can destroy them. That's okay.
I'll get you new mugs, better mugs. Mugs that say world's best friend, who puts up my mom and my comatose girlfriend, and also my weird friends, I guess.
Yeah, speaking of your comatose girlfriend, I know there's a lot going on right now, but while you all were away, like, I was kind of tuning into the stream to make sure everything was okay. She left you another message, but I don't know if it's a good time. I don't
Play it for me. Play it. Where? What? Where? A message? How do I get it?
So I can relay it for you. It was in passing. It looked like she was trying to reach out to you again. She said something about like there's really bad things going on, and that not too long ago some big guy named Haster showed up in the sky and told them all that everyone was trapped there and that they had to beat the game. But she does have some companions with her, and that was pretty much it. It was pretty quick. Seems like there's a lot going on right now.
That's the name. Appearing again.
Yeah. Okay, so Haster is in the video game, and we were guessing wanted human sacrifices, but he's telling them to beat the game. Could that be because beating the game is so hard that they'll all die in the process? Or is beating the game a tribute to him?
In a way, it's forced consent, isn't it? You with sacrifices, you usually in rituals you need someone who's willing, right? And by giving them this game, he's already making them, play his game. So in a way, accepting the ritual And if you die, you die. That's just it. I think in a sick, twisted way, I think that's what's happening.
Well, she's okay for now, right? She seemed okay?
Yeah, I mean, as okay as someone trapped in a video game can be, right? Cookie?
I'm not hungry.
Oh, how you all need to eat. Is there anything I can make you all, or I can order some food?
You need to rest, Gail. Go lay down and take a...
You know I don't sleep.
I
Silly.
do know you don't sleep. You try those CBD gummies I told you about?
I should try those. I have not.
I'd send them to your house.
Okay, but that means you all have to sleep too at some point tonight.
I'll take some cookies.
Mind you, it's still midday, so it's afternoon, give or take, like 2 or 3.
Fable's gonna go sit beside her mom and Ryan and let you all talk.
And Mauve just said, you said it was chocolate and raisins, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, like they're together, like in one cookie?
I mean, some cookies have more of one than the other, but yeah, for the most part, it's all...
Okay, well then Mauve picks out the raisins, takes apart the cookie, picks out the whatever raisins they can find, and eats, what's...
The raisins are the good part.
And then just leaves it on the plate.
You're just eating the sugar and the chocolate. Okay.
Raisins are nature's mistake, I would say.
You like grapes?
Oh, I love grapes.
But raisins are nature's mistake? They're just dried out grapes, Mauve.
What? No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
You're lying to me. No, only thing grapes turn into are amazing wine, and that's it. And there's grape-flavored candy and things like that, but the raisins, no.
And when you shrivel them up, they turn into raisins.
No, when they're shriveled up, you throw it away because you just juiced them for their wine.
Or you can dry them out.
I don't need to hear about this. I'm sorry, I just can't eat raisins. Your cookies are delicious, though. Thank you for that.
I think we have bigger things on the agenda. Guy is eating the raisins that Mauve picks out.
Fable, points at their mouth and tries to get you to do the, go long thing. Throw raisins.
Yeah, he pings a few in your direction.
Nice.
Let me roll to see if I get him. Hold on.
I was gonna say, you want to roll, see how many you catch?
Roll the 48. What is this against?
So Jack, if you want to have Guy...
Oh my god, we're both gonna roll.
Yeah, if you want to have Guy, roll throw.
This is practice for combat. This is tutorial.
I want to level up by catching raisins.
You know, guys, we are clearly raising the stakes here.
I'm going to kill you.
My throw is 20.
Beautiful.
This is probably going to hit someone in the eye.
Okay.
12.
Nice.
Ooh.
And then Fable, you can roll for, I'm going to say, stealth, because you're kind of vibing, and then you turn your head to try to
Well, the good news
stealthily
is
catch the race.
my stealth is 77, so
Ooh.
Beautiful.
it'd be really hard to mess it up. 48.
Pros.
Yeah, no, you do a great job. Guy gives a phenomenal throw to all 3 raisins, and all of them land in your mouth.
Wow.
Great job.
Grape job, you mean. Grape job.
Well, that's it. That's episode 14, everybody. Everybody can go home now.
I think Gail also brings some cookies on over to you and your mom, Fable, and just kind of leaves them next to you all.
Greetings, our travelers, and welcome back to the Inn of the Seven Dice. Oh, just getting up, but this cat wants to be fed. You know how things are, dear travelers. Oh, it has been a rough 3 mornings in the Inn of the Seven Dice, and I say that because we're stuck in a loop where we can only have mornings, so, you don't really get a whole lot of rest, but that's just how it is when you do extra planar travels. Oh, but dear travelers, we are trying to find ways to spice up the Patreon. So if you do have ways that you're thinking of, or things you enjoy from other Patreons, then by all means head on over there. We have the community hub set up. You can have some conversations, or even message us over on the Discord if you're interested. There's a link in the show notes. Alright, dear travelers, we do have some new messages for us. Let's take a look at this. This one was sent to us through Spotify by Chloe. Guy is the best character I've ever seen. Well, that's such good news because there's so much Guy. Oh, lucky days for you. But thank you so much, Chloe, for writing in and enjoying Jack's wonderful performance and bringing Guy to life. Do not worry, Guy Jury has many more incredible role-playing moments to come, so I do hope you are ready for them. And dear travelers, if you too would like to write in, there is of course the iTunes where you can leave a review. On Spotify, you're able to leave messages on each individual episode. There's also Podchaser, if that's something that you prefer. Or even, we've had some people write into us through our email at balladofthesevendice@gmail.com. Alright, dear travelers, let's take my tired bones over to the old coast radio. We're traveling to the coast radio. We hope that it doesn't eat our hands, because sometimes audio-based mediums consume parts of our body and we don't understand. Oh, there it is.
What would you do if I told you that the world is not what it seems?
You're telling me that potato salad is the key to other worlds? Ha! It's not even the best side dish.
And people are not who they appear to be.
I don't know that we can trust Master Goucher.
Well, I know for damn sure we can't trust Charles Edward Cheese.
My name's not Mike. Where puns run rampant through the streets.
The Global Adventurers Guild Master Enterprises will not stand for this.
Well, it's Gag Me for short, so I'm pretty sure they take everything on their knees, don't they?
And it's hard to tell who the real monsters are.
Well, yeah, it's a mimic. But I'm Francis the Lion.
3 heroes.
You have my sword.
You have my kazoo.
Oh god, my hip.
Face off against 3 villains.
Never again will they enslave me.
We'll make damn sure of that.
I'm Francis the Lion.
We know.
To keep the world of Euphrae from ripping apart.
This damn portal won't close.
Have you tried turning it off and back on again?
And Tim and Terry from getting even more screwed.
They're totally werewolves.
Yep, they're definitely werewolves.
Holy shit, those guys are werewolves.
Welcome to A Fool's Quest. A Fool's Quest can be found on all major podcasting platforms simply by searching A Fool's Quest.
Oh, travelers, that filled me up with some energy. Always love a great advertisement. Some people don't, a lot of people skip them, but I just sit through the advertisement and I feel like my whole body cannot move. I've lost control and any will to do anything other than listen to the advertisement that comes from the Coast Radio. Oh, what a treat, what a joy. Alright, dear travelers, I don't want to keep you too long, so let's jump back into this episode and see what our lovely offline people are up to. I bid you all adieu.
So, in all seriousness, it's nice to take these breaks, and we will need to do it from time to time, I think, but we need to have a serious discussion about what we need to do.
Well, the only thing I can think of right now is prepare weapons, arm ourselves. But not just any weapon. Since we're dealing with the supernatural, we need to get some sort of weapon that can deal with the supernatural. Like a salt circle, like you've seen those movies, right? Have you seen movies, Guy?
I've seen movies as long as it came out before the year 2022. Yes.
Okay, yes. So then you must have seen all those other pop culture, classic horror movies.
Oh yeah, I love movies. I used to, me and my I used to sit and watch them with someone. Anyway, we need to really, if we're going to get weapons, I have contacts.
Oh, you have contacts. Why am I surprised?
First, we need to find out what weapons might work, I think.
Can't we just dip a knife in holy water and call it a day?
Maybe if we were fighting the devil, but we don't know what we're up against yet.
Yeah, is there anything in these books about, speaking of like old movies and shows, is this sort of a Buffy the Vampire Slayer situation where we all sit down with our old books and if we just find the right page, it'll say that we just chuck garlic in their mouth or something?
That sounds too easy.
There will be too much misinformation. We have to find the oldest texts possible, I think, or go if we want to go right to the source. That would be Nostradamus. We find out who wrote this game. We find out who coded it. We go that way. See what they know.
So, breaking into stuff, right?
Multiple places, probably, yes.
Okay. Mom, can you... I left some gum in my bag in the other room. Can you go get that, please? I'm really tired.
Some gum? Okay.
You might have to, look through the pockets of the ants.
Sure. Of course. I there's a lot going on. I understand. Of course you're tired. I'll get it for you. Absolutely.
Thank you. Take a cookie. Take 3 cookies.
I'll just take one for now. I have to, don't want to ruin my appetite for later.
Okay.
She grabs one cookie and walks off into the room.
Sorry, I can't talk about breaking into buildings illegally with my mom in the room. So, where should we start?
Well, I have 2 places in mind. Obviously, the main target, but might require a lot more prep, is Nostradamus HQ.
Now, you, as mad as I am at you, you have an inn there.
Well, that might be a problem if we go for my other target, which is, as promised to you, the home of Victoria Highland. But before we get into any of that, I think we should discuss something else closer to home that is gonna come up, I think. I know that you are both still kind of pissed at me, and while I can't solve either of those things immediately, I do want to sort of explain myself a little bit for at least Mopop, and we have to sit down and decide how far you want to go with this, because I'm all in all the way to the end, but there's a real chance, if you want, you could both stop and look after the people you care about, live your lives, and this might all go away.
There's no out for me. Ryan is right here. And there's no reason to think that she's gonna wake up. If this is some weird old god in a video game sacrifice thing, there's no end for her that's good. Unless we get her out. So yeah, I'm in this fucking thing to the end. There's no out for me.
I'm honestly insulted that you would give me that option, because I'm no coward. And you've known me for a long time. I'm ready to face on any challenge. And of course I don't want the world being swallowed whole. I live on this planet myself, so it doesn't really look like I have much of a choice.
So you both accept that there is a serious risk of death and harm?
I think there's a serious risk of death regardless what we choose. But at least this one we get to control it. At least in this way we get to really put up a fight and go down swinging.
I just need to know, so that if we're ever in the situation again where I lie to you for your safety, I won't.
Yeah. The second that she got like this was a life or death situation for me, and that's not going to change. By the way, Mauve, I have never loved you so much. Guy is crazy, and my partner's in a coma, and you're just here of your own volition. And hey, I really appreciate that.
Well, thank you for saying that. You know, as a whimsical and complex and sophisticated spirit such as myself, I just really value the life and the stories that others bring, and I'm just here to be a medium for those stories, you know. And I think
I just made them more dramatic. That's all I did. I just made them more dramatic with the words.
And then Mo's like continuing, like, oh, and then another thing.
That's why I haven't told them I love them before. That's why. Because I knew that would happen. Because I had a feeling in my heart that that's what would happen. Oh boy. But yeah, I mean, to your point, Guy, you don't gotta lie.
All right.
Yeah, Guy, no lie.
Okay, I will accept that you are no longer to be considered civilians who should be looked out for. You are now, in my opinion, equals that will be allowed to step into as much danger as me, and who I will be completely honest with, as long as it doesn't, harm anyone.
Are you in a secret monster fighting army? Did you say civilians? What's going on, bud? Ah, okay.
He takes a sip of water really quietly.
You wanna roll fucking bluff right now or something?
Oh shit!
Guy is not gonna lie. But
right, he just said he won't. So,
he just said he won't. He'll stick to his word. Not anymore. But
what?
I cannot give you the exact information. It's not mine to give. I will have to get permission, and you will have to talk to someone more involved. But yes, I am part of an organization, or at least I was. And yes, we did things that were both clandestine, but also public.
What the absolute fuck, Guy? What? How? What? And Mauve is just like reaching for another cookie and starts picking out the raisin.
I mean, that shouldn't be the most surprising thing that's happened. So, I guess it's not.
Gail is just sitting on the bar with their hand under their chin, nodding like he understands everything that's going on right now. It's just like,
Gail, can you go?
Should I help your mom look for gum?
Yeah, would you?
Uh-huh.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Yeah, she's been gone for quite a while looking for that gum. Is there even any gum?
There's a lot of pants in there, and no, there's not.
Okay.
And Gail goes to the back room where your bag was, where you sent your mom to go look for gum. She's no longer rummaging through your bag. She's on the phone with what sounds like an employment opportunity from where Gail has walked in at. And she's mentioning that she can start as early as needed, and that all of her certifications and her basic life support, first aid, and CPR are all up to date. She thanks them for their time and hangs up the phone. And Sia, what was that? Who were you on the phone with? I had a conversation with Fable, and I thought about it, and I don't want to worry anyone, so I wasn't gonna say anything right now. But I'm gonna go work at UW, the medical center here. And I know Fable doesn't want me to. Doesn't want me to get hurt. Doesn't want me to know about what's happening, but I'm gonna help. I don't care what they say. I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna go work at the hospital, and I can get supplies for Ryan, and I can get intel. Okay? Okay. Well, we better get to looking for that gum, yeah?
And at this point, Mauve is, there's another new pile of raisins, just kind of shooting it at Guy, kind of hitting him with it in a not a very aggressive way, but kind of
It's be broken glass and raisins all over Gail's floor.
Per every raisin they throw is it's a word. I can't believe you lied all this time. I'm like, I guess not maybe not per word, but with that inflection. But yeah.
Fable feels bad and has started sweeping glass and raisins off the floor.
Guy will, sort of catch and like take the raisins, like wherever they land, and just sort of like eat them, kind of like not making eye contact with Mauve. Accidentally eats a slug.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Spits it out. No more raisins.
Guy.
Speaking of lies, we don't need to speak of that. That's. Don't worry. Speaking of lies, I should smoke a cigarette. Is there anything else we need to know about each other or to clear the air? Because if we're going to be encountering a supernatural being, especially one from old books, swallows worlds and can send apparitions to people's phones and computers and gyms, we need to decide what else they can do. And I think it's a general good practice that if we have things that are secrets that could harm each other, they can be used against us. Nothing super personal if you don't want to, but just anything that might do harm.
I have no secrets whatsoever. I wear my heart on my sleeve and my thoughts on my turtlenecks, and I have nothing to share that is of any mystery. So I'm good in that department. Well, somebody say something.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay, well, Mauve, something that's been bothering me for a while.
Okay.
Sometimes you chew very loudly, and it gets.
How fucking where are the raisins? And goes picks up another raisin. And, like,
You have to
shoots
stop throwing raisins. So, okay. We're talking about old movies, and I had a thought. If we're imagining... Do you guys remember The Matrix? Really old movie.
Yes, of course.
It's not that old, but yeah. Yeah.
It is. So, okay, so in The Matrix, they go into this Matrix, which is this, like, cyber world, and that's kind of what we're dealing with, right? But when people go in intentionally, they bring weapons and things that make them able to win, right? They can manipulate that world to help them. I wonder if something like that can be done.
Oh.
That sounds like a Noor question.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
You're right. How long is she gonna be? Check in on her. I hope she's okay. But yes, I'm happy to be the Neo of this scenario. I believe I have the angles for it and the cojones, if you will. Somebody say something.
About your cojones? I mean, we're... I already told you I love you. What more do you want from me?
You do have a very Keanu-esque flair, and obviously he's still very much in popular culture because he still looks exactly the same as he did 30 years ago, and has been president twice.
Yeah.
So
should we talk about how he's like a wild cryptid or something because he looks exactly the same? Do you think? Wait, hold on.
I peeked so hard on that laugh.
What if Keanu is Hester?
I was gonna say a vampire.
Oh,
what do you think, Monster Hunting boy?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Oh, come on.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Our president's a vampire. I mean, that's actually pretty sick. I'm not too mad about that. This is, whenever games are like, and players will shape the world, I'm always like, you know what that means is we're going to have vampire president. That's what happens.
That's exactly what's happening.
Keanu fucking Reeves.
Keanu Reeves becomes president twice if you let us shape the world and Tuber exists.
Goggle.
Thanks, rulebook. You let this happen.
She's writing it down. She accepts the Keanu presidency.
I'm also checking my notes for some.
She approves of this message.
Well, if there is a movie star coterie of actors who are actually vampires, I am not at liberty to reveal it to you.
Son of a gun. Wait, but remember the secrets? Remember about the secrets?
It's not my secret. It's someone else's secret, which would be a betrayal of someone else's trust.
Wait, do you know what happened to Elvis? Where's Elvis?
Oh, that was before my time.
But it's not in your secret book of secrets?
It's not in my secret book of secrets, as far as I know, unless there's a different name. But I think Elvis just died on the toilet.
Is Paul Rudd a vampire? He also hasn't aged.
I cannot confirm, but Top Gun 7 came out last week, and Paul Rudd was co-starring alongside Tom Cruise.
Oh man, Tom Cruise aged terribly. Oof.
How many Top Guns can they make? Okay, we need to refocus back in. I brought up The Matrix because it had actual implications. Okay, so that's a Noor thing. I agree. All right. Well,
you can still get to some extent. You know she's busy, but if you message her, you might hear back from her.
Okay.
You're trying to get in touch.
Well, I still have the good phone, so I can use it.
Oh yeah, you got rid of your phone.
And Dan, to be clear, what we want to do is see if there's a way to code weapons in or code help into the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, like in Hunger Games, when the patron can send, gifts, life-supporting goods and weapons, we can be their patrons in the game.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, did I just say what you said before, but differently? Is that what I just did?
No, it was a natural extension of the idea, and I like
okay.
it very much. It was perfect. You made it clear. It's perfect.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because I mean, a little gift floating down makes more sense than them suddenly being in a white room surrounded by 80 rifles. So.
Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, I pride myself in explaining very complicated ideas and into something simple.
As a Hunger Games metaphor, yeah.
Yes, well, metaphors are, such a great tool for conversation and storytelling. So, yeah, I pride myself in being able to uncomplicate the complicated.
All right, well, uncomplicate the complicated person. Call Noor. Text Noor. Ask Noor to code a machete in for my partner. Maybe not a machete, a bazooka. What do you think kills monsters? What do you think kills Haster?
A bazooka.
Flamethrower. No, that was aliens.
A bucket of holy water.
A bazooka of holy water. Text Noor. We're not getting anywhere.
An Haster seeking bazooka of holy water.
Interesting.
So I start texting.
You're like listing all these things out as you're like, Noor. Hello. Weapons in game. How to get weapon in game? Bazooka? Question mark? No. Flamethrower. No, that's aliens.
Holy water.
Bazooka with holy water. Wait. No. Bazooka seeking Haster with holy water. Mind you, Noor doesn't know who Haster is at this point. Unless you all have updated her.
Oh, Jesus. Nope, didn't have a chance to.
So the first text you said for the last several hours since you've last heard from her is just this list.
Oh, good God.
Can get weapon in game? Question mark.
Is that how I talk on my text? Is that what I just said? It was eloquent.
It was like a streamline of consciousness initially, and then you're like, I would appreciate it so much after all of that.
Yeah.
If you could look into some information about getting weapons, preferably the weapons I listed above, into Carcosa Online. Thanks.
And it says, yours truly, Mauve. Signs off.
Beautiful.
Every time.
Love that. Love that for them.
Do you think you sign off with like a selfie when you finish texting?
That would be so awful. So not yet.
It's a picture of the cheek tattoo.
Oh my God, no, not yet though, not yet.
Oh gosh. As you all are reaching out to Noor, who you expect to be over at Toe Jam Studios, last you had heard, your mom and Gail come back out of the room. Somehow they found gum.
Where did you... Yes, that's what I was looking for.
Yep. I had to make sure you got your gum. If it's something that'll make you feel better, then, yeah. Here you go, honey.
Thanks. Well, I have to go do some completely chill and legal things. But I love you.
Uh-huh. Okay. Before you go, I should talk to you. I did a thing.
What thing? Is this like you knitted a sweater thing, or is this like you painted my room magenta thing? What kind of thing?
Probably closer to the paint in your room magenta thing.
I did not love that.
I know. So I got to thinking about our conversation that we had, getting, bagels. I called a hospital that's intaking a lot of patients right now. It seems like they need some help. And I told them I was available for work. So I'll be starting there tomorrow. She smiles real big. Yeah.
I can't.
I'm gonna help.
Yep. Okay.
She's nodding.
Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Good.
You both are doing
Okay.
the same thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Great. Yes.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Yes.
Okay. Peepers on my peepers. Look at my peepers. You looking?
I'm looking at your peepers, hon. They're beautiful.
I think that they just get hilariously close until their eyes are like right there. Okay.
I can see them.
Hi.
Peepers.
I don't mean. Yeah, those are the peepers. They look like your peepers. Okay, I don't mean to be morose. If you get hurt or die or kidnapped by an evil company, I am going to lose my mind because my girlfriend's in a coma and my mom's about to go work for Nostradamus sort of ish. Please be safe. You can't. Hey, and Fable grabs her mom really close. Hey.
Whoa. Hi. Yeah.
You can't leave me with these people and only these people, okay? You have to be safe because if you're not
about Gale,
and also get, but like
That's a mean thing to say to Gale, to be fair. Opens his house to us, feeds us. These people.
Gale,
I'm sorry, Gale.
Oh my god. I want off this ride.
Her cheeks are still like squeezed in between your hands. Like,
okay. I've squished my mother's face into the fish face.
Yes.
Please be safe. For the love of God. You can go there, you can give patients IVs, that's all above board.
I'm going to do that, all of that.
If you see, squishes intensifies. If you see like a room labeled top secret shit, don't go in there.
Top secret, go in.
No, do not go in there. Listen.
Okay.
You are not a hacker or a sneaky sneak or whatever.
But you're a hacker.
Do not. No. I see Mauve making the.
You could tell me what to do.
No, I see Mauve making the go in face. No, saying, Mauve, I'm fucking watching you. Do not get my mother killed. No, do not go in. If you need to, find secret shit and then tell me where it is.
Find secret shit. Maybe
don't
take a
go
peek.
in. No, don't take. God. I hate how related we are. If you. Okay. Put out your pinky. Put it out.
I'm going to pinky out.
Okay. I put my pinky in your pinky.
Pinky.
There's a pinky promise.
Girl,
You're not going to get hurt. Say it.
I'm not going to get hurt.
You're going to be careful.
I'm going to be careful.
You're not going to break the law.
I'm not going to break the law.
You're not going to go in any weird sneaky places. Do say it.
Okay, I'm not going to go in any weird sneaky places.
If you do, I tell Dad about how you order clothes that you really like and send them under my name, and then I have to pretend they're my clothes so that you can buy more clothes than is reasonable. I will tell him.
No.
Exactly.
She like pulls back from the square.
Yeah, I will not now. Pinky promise or I tattle.
Fine.
All right, it's a deal.
And she holds it for a second. She's like, but if I don't have a choice, what if someone tells me to go?
Into a sneaky place?
I don't know what.
Who the hell's gonna tell you to go into a sneaky place? Except
know,
Mauve. Don't listen to Mauve.
Stuff's been going on.
Don't listen to Mauve. Good life lesson.
Who knows what they could put me up to while I'm there?
Please, no. If it's dodgy, just leave. Quit. Vamoose.
But then I need to be able to get supplies. And I want to help. I want to help all of you.
Fine. Just please be careful.
Okay. Promise.
I will squish your face
She
and
does a
tattle
little
on you.
dance.
It's just a whole family of criminals. All right.
Now I'm curious, what does Dad do?
Dad is...
Safe hacker.
That's a good question. I'll work on that.
There you go.
Vice President of the United States.
Under
said
Keanu
criminal.
Reeves. knows about the vampire thing. Keeps it under wrap.
Hey, you asked for a criminal. Oh, no, wait, he's a cop.
Mauve, your phone dings. It's a text from Noor, which is also streamlined consciousness. Weapons into game that is already locked. These are all individual texts. I don't know. I will look into it. But in the meantime, things are interesting here. They're really upset about, Nostradamus and what they're doing, which, I mean, me too. Makes sense. But it sounds like they're working on some, I don't know, tech for the game, almost, add-on tech. I'm not sure. I'll keep you all updated if that progresses. Okay, gotta go. Bye.
And Mauve read all of that out loud for you guys.
Text bubble.
Yeah.
Hey, can I borrow your phone? I need to tell Noor something.
Sure. Well, what are you gonna text her?
Hold on, I'm drafting.
It's okay, Gail. They're mean to me sometimes too.
Yeah. I mean, it's not mean. It's just backhanded compliments mean. It's the kind that hurts a little.
For what it's worth, I think me and Mauve are also part of these people.
I mean, y'all seem cool.
It just feels bad,
It does. That's why I bake cookies.
No, right in front of it. It wasn't even a private conversation. It felt almost like a private conversation, but it was had directly in front of us, in the middle of the room.
Yeah, that's all right. I know it wasn't supposed to be meant any sort of way. Knowing Fable is just Fable's freaking out because bad things are happening to the people they care about. Ooh, definitely, yeah.
Fable sort of steps away from everybody and types to Noor. It's Fable. Noor, you created some of the tech that made this game possible. My partner is stuck in this game. You owe me. I want you to get me in to help her. I need you to get me into the game. And then Fable deletes the messages.
Ah, shit.
Okay.
Well, meanwhile, on the side, Mauve is continuing, saying, I have never gotten my feelings hurt. Having feelings are for subpar life quality.
It's okay to have feelings, Mauve.
Do you just need a hug?
I thought you were texting.
You know what? I actually decided I'd rather just talk to her in person. But I can hug you. Hug train coming in.
No. Start circling the coffee table or whatever.
All right, guy. So what's next? You're in the fucking monster army or whatever.
I'm not in the monster army. Okay, it's not that organized. I mean, you will learn more. I'll make sure that you will learn as much as possible. But looks to me like we've got 3 things to do, or sort of 2 things immediately, and then 1 thing maybe later. Research and breaking into Victoria Highlands' penthouse.
Dibs on breaking into Victoria Highlands' penthouse. I hate reading.
Does she seem like a savvy art collector? I wonder if she has any collections that I could maybe borrow for a bit.
Been a long while since I knew her, so I don't know.
When you say new, you mean new in the biblical sense, I'm assuming.
Takes another swig of water.
Yes, we were together for a while. Escaping Carcosa is brought to you by the Ballad of the 7 Dice Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram by searching Ballad of the 7 Dice. Supporting our Patreon helps pay for the show, with hosting, equipment, and additional content for you to enjoy. Our Patreon is pay what you want, and contains behind-the-scenes updates, audio dramas, one-shots, and more. You could also head over to iTunes and Spotify and leave us a 5-star review. Every review helps us fight against the horrors of the algorithm. Until next time, dear travellers, keep an eye out for the yellow sign.